Where's chat? Where did you guys go to? Why did you leave me? Do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Guys. Hi there. It's the Pyro day. Pull the 2-star over here, the scallywag, instantly there. Hey there, Cody. Hey there. Hope you had a nice start into your week, and it only gets nicer from here on out. I need to turn the BGM down. Ugh. I also still need to open up the Fire Emblem BGM. Oh yeah. You can also hear something. Don't question it. I just have something around, like something on my body now. I got little jingle bells. Where they are on my body? Well, you will never know. Hello, what's up, Stepan? Welcome. It's Kubera day. Do any of the Kubera people here also read Omniscient Via's Viewpoint? Because I need to talk about something that happened last week, which was so funny to me. Even if you don't read it, it's not... I guess it's minor spoiler, I guess, but it's something that is so funny. So, the latest public Omniscient Via's Viewpoints chapter was 299, and it revealed Shurya. And like the last week when I read Kubera, we also had like the massive Shurya drop and everything, so that oh, Shurya is the god that gave a revelation to Saha, and Saha is there, and Shurya is there. So I was like, oh my god, my worlds are colliding, Okay, where do I need to go? I need to change my setup here, and I need to get the Fire Emblem BGM up. I lost 2 days in a row of Shurya, eh? Yeah, for some reason, Shurya just kept appearing, this guy. I don't know what it was with him, but he really wanted to keep on appearing. Let me stop this and start this. We also need to get our way ready. Oh wait, if I do this, then I need to unmute this now. And I need to switch over here. I also noticed a little something. I'm gonna tell you that once I change my screen. So give me a second. I'm disappearing for a moment. I'm pulling up the green screen. Doop, doop, doop. Not this one. Doop. Doop, doop, doop. Oh yeah, the D scanner must also leave. Where's the D scanner? There. Now I need to click on here. And now I need to put this away, activate this, and activate Kubera. I realized today when I was setting up the like browser for Kubera that for some reason in the last 2 weeks we were zoomed out to 80% instead of being there in 100%. I think we were. Maybe I also just messed up at some other point, but I feel like I don't know. For some reason I was zoomed out to 80%. What do I need to do? There's something that I need to do. Make myself a bit smaller, I guess. Where's the bun? Hello there, Tsunderswap. Hello there, Chara. Welcome to stream. I hope you had a nice day, and it only gets nicer from here on out. Welcome to the buntastic spectacle that is my adventure. I need to make myself a bit smaller. I hate that I'm covering up chat. Wait, can I... Actually, there was one thing that I wanted to test for chat. Second, what if I do... on chat... I've been called Tsundere a shit ton, not gonna lie. I don't know, like, it's TS underswap? TS underswap? It seems so close to tsundere. Wait, if I'm gonna remove Kubera for a second. My goddamn name doesn't have a tsundere in it. It's a freaking Undertale AU. Okay, so it is TS underswap Chara. Okay, so I need to go in. Where do I have my freaking chat from? Which one was it? Ignore my text. It's gay because it can't go. Great. So it's gay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I need to go to Streamlabs for a second. Hello there, cozy sweater. Hi there. Hi there. I hope you had a nice start into your week as well and are getting ready for some chill audiobook time, basically. Also here, jingle jingle, jingle jingle. I got jingle bells, jingle balls. What the frick is WoW TV? I want to go to Streamlabs. Jingle jingle, jingle jingle. Rare point. I don't know the VTuber. I wanted to look at my chat box. I should be using this one. It does say enable 7 TV emotes, so I'm wondering, they are not being. Are they 70? They should be shown if somebody were to use them. Am I using this one? Is this the right one? Unchat? Like I said before, ignore my text. It's okay, all good. Hi there, Luis! Hope you had a nice day as well, and it gets nicer from here on out. Hope you enjoyed or are still enjoying your time together with Shika. Been there as well a bit. Is this the same one? E1, 3CF. Okay, it's the same one. Ooh, I'm livid. Yo, he's livid! Enable better TTV emotes. Show viewer platform icon. So that you guys can hate each other. Bad words, no. I kind of would want. Is there style? I want the style boxed. I like the box style. That was early and pulled out before I could catch it. I hate that. Like, they always come too late. But then they come early, but don't wait until the time where they're supposed to be there. Isn't there an option? Because right now, when Twitch chat messages appear, the newest is at the bottom. But is there a way for me to make it so that the newest message is at the top? Because then we can see it a bit better what the newest message is. Badges. Save settings. The newest matches are always at the bottom? Indeed. Indeed. I'm gonna move myself to the side so I can see it more. Shouldn't they? I mean, that's the standard, but I have seen before on some streams that the newest message is at the top, which personally in my setup would be better because you see I'm covering up most of the bottom part because I'm also there in the bottom, and so most people wouldn't see the bottom section. A jubileum, huh? Yeah, apparently 5 years ago I first became a Twitch affiliate. So today is my Twitch affiliate birthday or something. Do I care? Not really, but it's something. Can I change that? To make the music a bit more quiet for myself. I actually think I'm going to make it a bit more quiet for you guys as well. Yep, hello there, Ruby. Hope you had a nice start into your week as well. Beep, 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 beep. My voice is dying already? That's not good. Font size. Custom HTML. I'm not good with that. Trigger. weird. I think most humans agree on making new on the bottom because it's consistent with Twitch and most messaging apps. I do agree with that, Chara. But the main issue is just that, like, if I'm in front of chat, we don't see new chat messages on like stream. I could make myself more here on the side, so the chat isn't fully covered up, but this spot in the bottom right is very much where I'm supposed to be. I could make myself this small. I guess I could make myself this small. I'm literally technically not making myself smaller, I'm just like cutting off my lower body. Wait, I just noticed something. Fuck, no, this is bad. This is bad, guys. Wait, let me test this. Let me test this a bit. Is it real? Or am I imagining it? I don't think I'm imagining it. Okay, chatters, help me out here. All of them are short, tiny elves. They have an almost accurate height compared to all of my friends. I am the tall, handsome hot feather. I am minuscule, I must add, Chara. If you were to cut off my ears, which would be literal abuse, I would only be 134 centimeters tall. But my ears are massive when they're stretched out, so if my ears are fully stretched out, I would be 162 centimeters tall. I don't know if you know centimeters or if you're like a feet person. I know some people in my chat are feet people, in ways. I actually don't know what my height is if my ears are like this when I'm not like on pressing them out on purpose. What species are you anyway? A squibbit? I struggle to I don't know if there's a name in like the biology class yet. I am a squirrel rabbit or squirrel bunny, no matter what you want to call it. But I always just call myself squirrel bunny or squirrel rabbit and not a singular word, because if I go around and call myself a squibbit. Was that feet comment you projecting, Pyro? Projecting on you, alright. I know you're a foot person probably, Corey. Took inspiration from Riggy. If I were to call myself a squibbit, then I don't think many people would understand what I am, right? Imagine you go around and introduce yourself. Oh yeah, I'm a squibbit. What the hell is this guy talking about? What the hell is a squibbit? Like, I understand it. Squibbit sounds like a frog because it's close to ribbit. It sounds like... you could argue that it's maybe connected with squirrel and ribbit. But it's, of course, it's from rabbits. And this... and it's... Why is there... what is... oh, we reached the follower goal! That was the alert! Squid Rabbit. But also, Chara, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Pyro Files! Or the Buns, or whatever you guys are going to be calling it. Haru freaking Orara? Yeah, I must tell you, all my alerts are Uma Musume. All my alerts are Uma Musume. Ha 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 ha. I'm a bit obsessed with horses. I'm not a squid. Don't you dare call me a squid, Lewis. I know what the Koreans, how the Koreans use that word. I think even the Japanese use it that way. I know it from Korean and Japanese, I think, where what it means if somebody calls a person a squid. No, not Squid Game. It's the... for some reason, I remember from Korean series, manhwa, and webtoon that I read, that if somebody gets called a squid, it technically means that they're ugly. I don't know why that is the case, But I do remember that for some reason the people that get called squids are supposed to be ugly. Squirrel, rabbit, rebel. What about squirrel bunny? The squanny. Squanny. Winnie. Squinny. Squanny. Do you want some of that squanny? Squishy. Guys, if you want a bite of my squanny. Don't take a bite of my squanny. Oh no. Whoa, squanny. Whoa, squanny. Whoa. I think I lost track of what I want to say. Did I say that I think my ears wiggle more when I'm smiling? I think my ears wiggle more when I'm smiling. Like when I'm frowning. But when I'm smiling, I feel like they are wiggling more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a placebo. Oh god, my eyes are hurting. My squanny is hurting. Too much. Okay, let me reveal Kubera again. We're reading. So anyways, do you know what that math question is? You could invent a new word though. No need to mix words. I don't know. Call yourself the funny bunny. Ted Chara named me. The funny bunny Ted Chara named me that and I am hot. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Shika. Yeah, it's for some reason it's my affiliate anniversary. For some reason, it's been like 5 years. 5 years, I tell you. Wait, if you're here, did you stop? I need to go on Twitch for a second. Twitch.com. Shika-like. Damn, I just noticed you're 409 years old? What an old man! What an old man! Holy flipping what? Could go of German, Hasenhörnchen. Sounds like something yummy from a bakery. I actually in German, when I introduce myself to people, I had the amazing digital circus. Oh, I didn't catch that one. When I introduced myself in German once, Ruby, I called myself an Eichhäschen. Hasenhörnchen works, but Eichhäschen was my first. I didn't think about it too much, but Eichhäschen was the first thing that I came up with. You just turned affiliate? Nah, I turned affiliate 5 years ago, man. I turned affiliate 5 years ago. But I basically haven't been streaming on Twitch actively for years. So it's been years since I did much. Maybe if I liked your streams, I could possibly sub. You want me to get on my knees and beg? You want me to get on my knees? Do you want to get on my lap? Do you want me to get on your lap? Do you want to touch my ears? I didn't say beg. But you also didn't say not beg. I just maybe. Sure. Well, considering getting your knees kicked W, considering Tsundere Chara, considering Tsundere Chara is new, I do need to show myself off a bit. Wait, when did I take my pants off? Okay. Whew. Safe. Okay, wait, let's actually go on the full review again. Let me give a little catwalk. Here I am. I can zoom my own. I can be like this. Here I am. There you are. Get ready to see me. Say not beg, but the fact that you thought of begging instantly is crazy. What do you mean? I'm a very say-so and pure bunny boy. Bruh, my footsies are out. I got the hips of a goddess, a god, because I'm a man, a manly man. I'm wearing my leggings, but I'm basically not wearing anything underneath these because I hate the lines underneath them. But I can also magically switch with a button click. And by button click I mean a snap or a jingle of my bells. And now I'm wearing thigh highs with little bunny ears on top of them. But if I feel like it and it's just getting a bit too hot, I can even take off my complete thigh highs and just be bare. Then let me zoom in a bit so you can see myself a bit more. So very important details here. I'm now floating in the air. I'm basically doing things. These are my feet. These are my knees. And these are my thighs. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm putting back on the freaking leggings. By the way, when I'm having the thigh highs, there's a little nice squish. I got the Zetai Ryoiki. I got that absolute zone, man. Look at that squishy squish. Sheesh. But yeah, sure, here's the clothes. Here's my tummy, and also a very important detail. The zipper actually jiggles. I don't know from the... I'm gonna go higher, I'm gonna piss on the moon. What am I even watching right now? It's Kubera! It's Kubera content! The one thing I am unsure about the design of the person that made this outfit for me, when you pull this zipper down, doesn't it just fall off? Doesn't the zipper just fall off if you pull it down completely? Why the fuck do you make us stare at your body anyway? I'm showing myself off because you're new! You're new, so you need to see all of me. Also, look at my arm. I lost my arm in an accident. Now I have an automaton arm. I really like the little ball joint here. Oh, he's dangling. Don't do it. What the hell's your elbow? It's a ball joint. I lost my arm in an accident. This is a prosthetic. It goes all the way up to my shoulder. Wait, I just noticed something. I don't know. Maybe I'll point it out to my parents in the future. Also, there's this one. I don't even question it anymore. I just accept it and leave the tab open step. It's until you know that's just how these streams are. I'm a cam boy. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong word. Can we turn back time? And at this point, clothes are optional. Yeah, let's remove that again. I can also take off my little cape if I just want to be a bit more free. I have very trained pecs. Careful with the Freudian slip, law. I'm a boy on camera. I have heard from people that I look like I have boobs. I don't have boobs. I have trained pec muscles. These are my chest muscles. I also have freckles. And now my tail looks huge. My tail is huge. My tail is huge. I'm trying, man, but it's hard to listen and ignore and just up. Hey, Stepan, what if I were to lick you? Without a cap, you look bland, thingy shine more, and your outfit feels empty. I mean, this is a very casual look. That's probably more how I go to bed. The zipper here is also weird. Shouldn't the zipper be at the top and then you can pull it down? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's like seeing a gacha character wearing casual clothes. Yeah, also. Wait, no, I don't want to show my tongue. I can. If you want to say more mean things, I'm going to get angry at you. I am going to get angry at you, I swear. And I'm going to kick your wiener. If you have a wiener. If not, I'm going to kick your booty. And you believe your model can do that, Lamar? I'm scared of whatever else you can do. I also, of course, if people are being mean, I can cry. I can cry on command. Very important. It's not always on command. Sometimes I'm also just crying because I'm sad and I'm not doing it to mess with people. But most of the time, you guys just make me blush. I like you. I like you. Yeah, and chat, they like me. Can't. I don't know how to handle that. Got the PN. Got the. What the flip? My text appear tilted to y'all? Idiot. And whistle, can you say that? If I wanted to make you blush, I would have done it instantly. I'm nerfing myself currently. You're nerfing yourself? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Anyways, I can also, instead of having my hair styled like this, because I'm technically wearing a ponytail, it's just a bit hard to see like the behind of my hair. I can also wear my hair open. Let me try. I'm struggling a bit. This freaking... It's always the same with these freaking hair gummies. What's it called in English? Haargummi. Hair tie. There, now we're going into casual. Going on casual, open hair, fake tears. Has any series you're reading on stream makes you really sad so far? I've gotten emotional over Omniscient Reader before. And Kubera at least made me like hit me in the feels, but Ori was closer to, I think, getting me to like cry. I do like my open hair. The design reminds me of a quote of a character in a gacha game. Maybe I'll take it all. I did go all out. I did indeed go all out. Let's keep my hair open for today. What was this? Oh yeah, if we also want to show everything off, I of course also have a little book. I could technically have that in my hand while reading, acting like I'm reading on that, even if I'm reading on my computer. Of course, sometimes when the power of the dark dragon takes too much energy, I need to channel my energy. And I need to think about how I can potentially seal the black dragon back in my arm. I also have my little plushie. It's also my bed back there, but I also have a plushie that I can hold. And most importantly, yeah, I just closed you guys. I have a saxophone. I'm gonna do saxophone streams more in the future, but currently I have holes in my mouth. I hope you guys don't have holes in your mouth. Did I just close chat? I just closed you guys. Oh, flip. How am I gonna get you guys back? Where do you guys go? Chat? Are you there? I don't see you anymore. Are you okay? What happened to you? Where are you? Where are you? Chat! Chat! I miss you, chat! Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Chat! Come back to me, chat. What the flip are you guys? How do I get it back? Docs. Streamlabs chat. I don't want to do this. Ugh. I'm not crying anymore. I'm annoyed. I need to set chat back up. What do you guys do? Why do you keep breaking things, chat? What's wrong with you? Stupid little pieces. What did you guys do? Disgust me. Disgust me. What is going on with OBS? Heard some YouTuber that all VTubers will have interchangeable codes have an sensor version. I actually don't have that. Or rather, I would need to ask my parents if they have that, because I don't have that. Wait. I want to make this smaller, but for some reason it only makes this smaller. What the flip is going on? This is cursed. Something is cursed. Canvas. No. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that. Well, close this. If I pull this, I want to. No. Where the flip was, chat? You guys weren't there. Something's wrong. I need to pull this deeper, and it was like this. Hell is 7 TV. Browser ads on 4, better chat and all. Oh, okay. I pull this. No, it's just pulling that smaller. It's so weird. Whatever, I'll just keep it like this. And we should start to get into Kubera. We've been talking for 40 minutes. It's the Monday curse. Monday the 6th. Friend inside me. Excuse me? Huh? You got a friend inside what? Huh? Let me just leave. No. Was smaller than this probably. Was it like this? Then I pulled myself down here. Yeah, I think it was like here. You got a friend in me. But it's not friend inside, it's friend in. Wait. Okay, let's read one chapter. We have 10 chapters to go, so we need to get into it. I just saw chat blink. As long as it's just blinking and not a word that starts with the next letter of the alphabet. Your mental calculations are so fast that I thought you were cheating. But you can even write out all of your calculations perfectly. This is really incredible at such a young age. What did you say your name was? Asha Rahiro. They changed the R to an L. It's inside me. Delta and brain rotted people would understand. I have only played chapter 1. Going from that to where the story stopped is a hell of a whiplash line. What do you mean? Right, Asha. It was an excellent decision coming to me in search of a sponsor. You could succeed at anything with intelligence like this, but with the support of someone like me, it's like the icing on cake. It can get you as much money, and I can get you as much money and as many connections you like, so you can make whatever dream you want come true. Anything that I want? That's right, anything you want to accomplish or become. I forgot I'm exploring the other side of the internet I know nothing about. You have anything in mind? Yeah, a magician. A very powerful magician. Oh yeah, then it really is a good thing you came to me. I'm one of the top magicians on this planet after all. Teaching a bright kid like you would be very rewarding too. Well, I look forward to working together, Asha. Yes, master. Hoti Brahma, Hoti Marut. Why is she standing? That's not how we ended the last chapter. We saw Saha. What are you doing, Asha? Why are you here? What did I just see? Saha was... No, snap out of it. I have to calculate. Did she see Did she get a revelation? Are we back in the play? No, basically, Asha already has the code, so she got freed by Lorraine. And considering that Asha did the attack, I'm assuming that they are in the room with Saha, but Lorraine saw a future vision and was able to do a barrier. The strength of a barrier made with Hoti Brahma varies depending on the level of the magician, but there are always ways to counter a barrier created by even the most powerful magician. The first is used by Vati Marut as a way of splitting space and ignoring a barrier's defense, but the downside of this spell is that although it's powerful, it's also slow. There's a good chance that the magician who created the barrier of Hoti Brahma will attack you with a follow-up spell, so it's best not to waste time using Bhavati Marut here. Bhavati Indra would be better then. That's right, that's the best one for your birth attribute as well. Bhavati Indra is a spell which lets you ignore any obstacles when attacking a creature. With blood in it that's within range, so blocking it with Hoti Brahma doesn't do much. Unless they have an item with resistance to Indra magic. Most purebloods are killed immediately. Zahad pushed Lorraine away off the first attack. This was the second attack. Future Vision, what, where? And tanked Asha's spell. Zahad flew Lorraine to the safe there. Yeah, that's what we saw. That's the last thing that happened. But I don't know, because I didn't see because they didn't show Saha in the panels just now, you know. But why are you asking me how to counter something like Hoti Brahma, Asha? You shouldn't have to put your life on the line to fight any other magician. You never know when you might have to fight an evil magician, right? Since there's no telling what might happen between people. Bhavati Indra. Holy sheesh. Can you really call it tanking? Yeah, he's still on the ground there, don't worry. Not much to see when it comes to Saha. By using the fact that the spell heads straight for a creature with blood in them, you can also easily hunt down hidden enemies at the same time. If Bhavati Indra flows in a direction that you didn't expect, it means that someone got hit with the spell there. Oh, that's where they kept her? Ah, flipping hell. Oh no, this is actually the worst case scenario. Asha. This can't be Asha. Why would you do this? This must be a dream, right? Come on. Tell me that I'm dreaming. Huh? Please, Asha, tell me this is a dream. Tell me. No, Asha. She's closing the door on her again. Asha! You're really incredible, Asha. No, I'm not. Why? You have such incredible magic abilities. I thought that I had studied and practiced pretty hard, but compared to you, I'm really nothing. Look, Saha's right there, still on the floor. I actually missed Saha. In which panel could we see Saha? We see blood back there. But where could we see Saha? The blood there. I can see Saha. Am I blind? Okay, so you just mean the blood spot, okay. Yeah, I guess there was. I guess it is just. I guess Saha is dead. Okay. I love how she just closed the door on Brilith again. She just did that. When I think of how much sweat and blood you put into achieving such magic abilities, that's because you've only ever taken the brightest path. Huh? What I mean is, even if I told you how much effort I put in, you wouldn't be able to copy it. In fact, you wouldn't even be able to understand. Curry couldn't be too graphic with the violence, that's perhaps the most she could show at the time. You wouldn't even be able to understand. The barrier stone! What are you doing? Hurry up and go and handle the barrier stone! Wasn't Agni taking care of it? What happened to Agni? Claude! Huh? Wait, how long have you been sleeping? These sleeping pills seem way too strong. Snap out of it! Right now the barrier that Agni was in charge of is broken. We have some other priest candidates by the barrier stone right now, so if by some chance Asura's attack, you need to be ready to use Bhavati Yama. I don't know. I don't think the Shuras will attack directly. From the look of things, it seems like they're going to retreat soon, since there's no longer a reason for them to attack the city. What? What do you mean? I'm saying you can relax now. But where's Leia? She's next to the Barrier Stone of Darkness. No, we temporarily left the Barrier Stone of Darkness with another priest candidate. Right now, Layla has gone to attempt a summoning spell. There we see her pretty face again. Ida, Etu, Chandra. Manwa? You turned to a bunny? The hell happened when I was gone? Welcome back in the country, Xenon. Things changed. Things changed. But I've been reading manhwa basically every Monday and Tuesday for a long time, like even before other stuff. But the bunny transformation or bunny reveal happened on March 14th. I hope we had a nice vacation in Japan. You're back, right? If you said when I was gone, so I guess you're back. Which means I need to. I forgot answering those messages in the lock group. I actually still need to prep the next team. Oops. Is she trying to summon Chandra? I guess because Chandra is the name, so it would be summoning Chandra. Ida Etu was the spell to summon a god, and Chandra was the god of darkness. Bhavati Marut cuts into space, ignoring obstacles, but Hoti Marut can be blocked by an obstacle between the caster and the target. Example, in episode 100, Lise blocked Hoti Marut by shutting the door, though she was attacked next with Bhavati Indra. The scene was comedic only because the target was Lise. In fact, a normal person would have died 100 times over. Brilla's body alone, of course, cannot withstand Indra magic. The power of her blue priest outfit is finally showing its worth. Agni's power as a summoned god is dependent on Brilla's vigor, so when her vigor drops very low, Agni is unable to maintain the death barrier or do much of anything else. We saw Brilla explain the Ida Etu spell back in season 1. Supported bunny transformation, and yeah, Japan was nice. Yeah, this was planned basically since last year. When did it start? I had this I had this everything prepared since like Nikolaus, December 6th, but the preparation started way earlier. Where's my guy? Let me see. When did the preparation start? Rio. So the first time I started preparations was that was a character sheet stuff. That was that. When was it? It was a while ago. I requested this first on May 7th, 2025. So the preparation started about a year ago, actually. That's how long it took for me to finally start with this. I didn't start in December because I left for Japan at the end of January and I didn't want to stream for a month with this and then be on break. But yeah, this bunny is now going to be the caster for the lock. Censorship on Webtoon got a lot worse since Kubera started. It really did. It truly did. But Chandra is appearing. Will she make it? I wonder. Lila often mentioned that her summoning magic will always succeed. There must be something that's giving her that kind of confidence. But if it were that simple, then why hasn't she used that skill yet? Huh? Call, why do you teleport? Step aside, move! Stop, Lila! The Shuras will retreat soon! You don't need to use the summoning... How do you know that the Shuras will retreat soon? Huh? Hurry up and answer me. You lower creature. You're on the same side as the Shuras. And I'll beat the crap out of you right here. God of Darkness Chandra. Current appearance, 15 years old. He looks quite similar to Agni. Like, this looks like Agni Dark Mode. What on earth happened in the city, Agni? Seeing that you suddenly got so weak. Obviously something must have happened to that summoner named Brilith. Plus, judging from the light that started shining over there a minute ago, it looks like another human named Kubera died a moment ago. Isn't it funny? The city's barrier still isn't completely broken, and we haven't even directly attacked the humans in the city, but we ended up achieving our goal. You must be stunned, Agni. You tried to help the humans, but someone ended up betraying you. Okay, have fun with the manhwa. I leave now, just want to check out your new model. I can showcase it more to you guys in voice chat at some point. Show you everything there is. How many clothes I can take off, because it's not that many. This is a safe forward model. Have a good day, Xenon. Don't let the freaking Keshin spider, whatever. Anyway, since fortune appears to be on our side this time only, I'll let you watch my plans become reality from right there, since now I've gathered plenty of names and there's no longer any need to fool around here. Of course I won't stop attacking the city. Hello is a city filled with the grudge of my people. This is my chance to completely destroy it for them. Now this is your first task, Jatayu. As soon as the barrier breaks, slaughter all of the humans in the city. After all, there's nothing once you they're all after all, they're nothing once you seal their magic with your ability. But something seems strange. Agni has gotten weak, and now it's only a matter of time until the city's barrier breaks completely. But why did you stop the attack, Sampati? There's a good chance that Agni is with Saha, right? I wonder if the barrier got weaker due to some kind of problem. Huh? Why is the door open? Step aside, Ron. Hoti Asvitz. It's a relief. At least Lorraine seems to be wearing clothes with resistance to magic. I'm opening up some chocolate. I'm snacking. But Saha, who would do such a terrible thing? Hoti Asvitz may be able to restore a mutilated body to its original form, but it can't revive them. Then I'll freeze them at least. If we keep him frozen, later we could ask Asha to cast Hoti Vishnu for... No, Hoti Vishnu won't work. Saha's name has long been on the list of people forbidden from being revived. So we can't revive him with Hoti Vishnu. And for now I'll handle the job that Saha was doing. We can't neglect it. Just try to calm down first. You don't absolutely have to take over the turret. Ron, you can do it, right? What? Hold on, I don't have a very good turret management record. We may both be shocked, but right now Lorraine is the most shocked of us all. How could she be in her right mind when her fiance just died? I would like to take over the turret, but it would be better to save my vigor and use it for recovery magic. Huh? What is this? Is it a letter? The shores that turrets are currently attacking, and the shores attacking the city are different entities. The shore that turrets are attacking is moving at high speed in a cloaked state, but it doesn't appear to be able to attack the city in that state. On the other hand, the Shura attacking the city are using transcendental skills in a cloaked state in the sky above Rintello, but they are not moving around. Since there are several superior Shuras in cloaking mode, we desperately need Shuria's abilities. It would be best if I had the ability to summon the god, but since the great upheaval, all 3 of my summoning attempts have failed. Thus, I'm trying to do the next best thing to summoning right now. The Shura in the air appears extremely large and powerful, so I won't be able to hit it with my Bhavati Shurya spell. Lorraine is the most shocked, quite literally, Limau. Remember the spell Asha used on her? Bhavati Indra? Oh, because it's a thunder spell. You're making a joke. You are making a joke. You are making a joke. You are a joke. But this spell paralyzes whoever hits it until they are hit with another blow. Hi. Haku made that joke too, Limau. I can't believe it. What's up with you guys? I don't think either of you are dads. I don't think either of you are fathers. Why do you make these jokes? So during that time, I could stop the attack on the city and create a single chance for us to attack. They're just attacking from the same spot. This Shura probably doesn't expect that there's a human who can attack it with Shurya magic all the way from here. Which means there's almost no chance that it'll dodge. As long as I concentrate, I can hit it. Hoti Shurya, Bhavati Shurya. Did he just attack he attacked Sampati who was out in orbit? Did he actually kill Sampati? Did I push myself too hard? I'm all drained of vigor now. After being hit with the spell, the enemy is probably frozen in mid-air without being able to do anything. But if I don't kill him in one hit, there could be the danger of it counterattacking when it's awakened. So before that, I need to work with Chandra and Mr. Kazak to perform the most powerful attack possible. If someone is reading this, I'm probably already no longer able to help you. I've already told the Temple of Darkness about the plan above, so there's no need to go there and tell them. But if Lila's summoning fails, then please tell this to Agni or Kazak. Lorraine, I'm sorry that I couldn't keep my promise. Oh, by promise, does he mean their engagement? Do you know anything about this? You caught even a glimpse of who attacked. Saha. And now she's fully crashing. She's fully crashing out. She's fully crashing out now. No wonder Saha was the rank 1 magician of Willow. Being able to attack the freaking Shura that is in orbit, like literally in space, and also being able to like do enough damage so that she can't do anything anymore for some time. Don't pay attention to your relatives pressuring you to get married, Lorraine. They appear to be worried that putting off the wedding will ruin the engagement itself. But my heart doesn't change so easily. So, go wherever you like, whether it's Altera or somewhere else, and live freely without worrying about what people think about you. I'll wait as long as it takes for you to make up your minds. So they did, both of them, they did love each other. They did love each other. That's horrible. Hoti Kubera Bavati Kubera, that's the fusion spell. The whole Shurya spell Saha casted on paralyzed the whole 5th. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't seen many fusion spells, I think. I'm reading this quietly because I'm eating my chocolate. Nom nom nom. I see. A lot of things are happening. I do wonder what why do I see that one message there but not in my multi-chat? This Saha did. Another fusion spell that there are also a few random users, but I think that was the most relevant. Why is your one message only showing up there but not in my other thing? I can't read that. Give me a second. Another fusion spell that showed up early on was Hoti Asvin's Hoti Kubera, used by Airi in Season 1. It's the auto-heal green glow around her then. Ah, okay. I'm finishing my chocolate. I'm getting distracted. Chocolate is nice. I don't eat much chocolate, but when I eat it, I eat it. It's dark. It's like it's not dark, it's standard. It's like those standard Easter bunny ones. This right now was the like Lind's Easter bunny chocolate. Okay. Let me drink a bit. Hello, Thibaut. Happy Easter from the Easter Bunny. Well, I'm not the Easter Bunny. I'm also not a bunny from the East. I'm just a bunny. I'm a yeast bunny. Yeast. I hope you had a nice start in the week and maybe had a nice Easter together with family, friends, or just by yourself and ate some nice stuff. For me, it was I don't know what I ate. Well, I know what I ate, but I can't say it in English. I don't know the words for what I ate in English. I really don't know. It was deer back, like a back part of the meat, like from the back of a deer, a meat thing. It was Rotkraut, red. What the flip is Rotkraut? Red herb, red cabbage, and then a type of noodle, Bandnoodle. Rinderroulade, also really nice. For us, that is Christmas food. In my family, Rinderroulade is Christmas food. Ribs? It's not really ribs. It's like from the back. Christmas and Eastern. Damn. You guys go crazy. Crazy with those rouladen. The only rouladen I have in Eastern is the ones on my windows. Maruna, I think we can stop now. I thought it was strange that some party stopped attacking before. Now I see signal from over there. What? It looks like one of the humans named Kubera died, so Sagara has pulled off. Still, doesn't mean some parties should stop attacking. She must still have a great amount of vigor left. Hold on, it's not like the city's barrier broke before, so how could a Kubera have died? Is this the work of that magician too? Very impressive, even in a situation like this. What's this, Maruna? You knew something? Is there a collaborator on the human side? No, the process may be the same, but ultimately, it's not a collaborator. It may be the most troublesome enemy of all. It's an enemy to both us and the humans. I should have killed it the moment I first saw it in Carta, but it escaped like a little rat. I wondered how much power it stole from the Kubera that it just killed this time. Hoti Shurya, Hoti Indra. Was that a magic? I'm impressed that they hit me while we were cloaked and moving at the speed. Very powerful. 2, man. If I didn't have a regenerative ability, I could have died in one hit. This is no time to get distracted. Our cloaking is gone. Is that so? For now, let's retreat. Some parties retreated too. Plus, however it happened, another Kubera is dead. There's no reason for us to be doing this. She just attacked Maruna once and then was like, okay, I dealt with that. So you're saying that you ran over here simply because you saw the Shura's attack? Because you were worried that Layla would lose some of her lifespan with the summoning spell? How could I lie to a god? After all, you have insight, right? That's true, but your thoughts are all clouded, so I can't believe whether it's true or not. Plus, the fact that you know more about insight means that there's a god who told you directly about it. Humans who don't know about the ability of insight can only learn about it directly from the mouth of a god. It cannot be communicated by any other means. It's the same as when someone has seen a god but cannot communicate it. But I have no idea who that god is. Still, you have to tell me yourself. Well, I did receive an oracle, but I can't tell you which god it was. Wow, I haven't seen a lower life from this form this crazy in a while. Are you provoking a god? Traditionally, the most effective way to control blasphemy is with pain. Stop it. I know that Claude is suspicious, but that's not the most urgent problem right now. At the very least, Claude isn't trying to harm me. So Chandra, carry out the plan that we spoke of before. You've sure grown up. Next thing you know, you'll be talking to me like a friend. If I have committed blasphemy, then judge me in hell. I'm going to die like my master soon anyway. Oh boy, not that again. Do you think I would have killed her on purpose? People make mistakes without realizing it. You know, a long time has passed in the human world, but you're still pouting about it. I think you've forgotten. But all you have to do is call me, rather than just making a promise with words. Show me with concrete actions. Kazak would have also recognized Maruna. His hopes of getting that info from Kazak are getting further away. And he laughs. Wee-wee. Consider yourself lucky, you lower life form. You should bow to Lila to thank her. Oh, thanks Lila. My legs are so sore from kneeling down like that. That's a strong kick. You lunatic! How dare you talk back to Chandra? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Please, more! That means the barrier of darkness has gotten stronger, right? Looks like she finally used it after resting for so long. The summoning spell. Even though Lila can't stand Chandra. Anyway, what a relief. With 2 elite gods summoned, we should be safe from pretty much anything, right? The transcendental energy that was coming from the sky has disappeared too. And seeing that the turret has stopped automatically aiming itself. Link pulling the card. You can see Claude's teeth flying out of his mouth. Deserved. Deserved. Bunferno has disappeared too, and seeing the turret has stopped automatically aiming itself, it looked as sure as who are attacking and hiding have to run off in fear. Did I pull a new card? I don't know. Light is a quarter, close the pure blood too. The kick must have hurt. Wait, that's not what was written in his speech bubble. You sure? Pretty sure it said that. That's true, but the light has been shining in the distance since before. What's wrong? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. I just... Why is she making that face? Has a Shura appeared? Asha? Bhavati Marut. Is she just... Damn, she's... I thought they just needed to kill one more Kubera. I guess the Shuras only needed to kill one more, but Asha is going for the full kill. The full party wipe. We haven't seen Lise in a while. The presence of so many characters seems to make her fade into the background. However, Lise is the main protagonist of Kubera, even if she's only being yanked around these days. Why was Maruna unharmed while Hura was killed in one shot? Probably the first reason you should think of is that Hura was in human form. Maruna reveals that he was on Karta in the year N5 and first encountered Asha there, so he was likely involved in the plan's destruction. Even though both Asha and the Shuras have been killing Kuberas, they both see each other as enemies and are not collaborating, as some humans may have suspected of Asha. The death of Lila's mentor was first mentioned in episode 37 by Maruna, then was brought up again in episode 2, 112, during Lila's conversation with Kazak Raidov. Going for the achievement, the 100% run. Can't believe she would just go for the 100% run like that. Year N5, planet card. Karte? Rao, is it true that you'll sponsor me when we go to Willarth? Ah, Asha, good timing. A picture of my daughter just arrived. Would you like to see it? What? It's a picture of her not long after she was born, but it took 5 years to get here because the transmission system were down during the cataclysm. She must have grown up a lot by now, right? I bet she's adorable. Although I'll meet her soon when we go to Willarth. You have a daughter? We still haven't officially gotten married, but we're going to have the ceremony as soon as I get back. Look at this. It's like she has a mix of her mother's hair and mine. Her curly hair is just like mine. Why was Asha already like this back then? Was she jealous? Sometimes for no reason. There are people whose very existence I despise. It didn't matter what kind of personality you have or how you looked. I didn't want to know either. So did she just despise that Rao was like, had a daughter and it's not like she was her daughter, his daughter or whatever? But that's not the entire reason why she went out of her way to kill all of those Kuberas. My head hurts. What just happened? Oh, right, Asha. It's definitely Asha, but she's supposed to be locked up. How did she... of all times to be in an area where I can't use Kubera magic. There's no way to fight her in this state. Don't need to hide yourself, Irie. Asha's already gone. Thank you, Rush. If it weren't for you, we would have gotten crushed without even moving. Ho 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 ho. Don't mention it. If you're so grateful, then tell lots of other people about my good deeds. Of course. Thank you so much. What happened? Asha's gone. Where? I'm not sure. I just figured she must have left. I didn't even see her attack. I don't have any way of facing Asha anyway, so I wasn't even thinking about that. Then what about Lise? I'm not sure about her either. I feel sorry for Lise, but I thought I would have a higher chance of successfully saving you and the other people rather than Lise, since she was close to Asha. This much of your face was gone when Bhavati Marut was used. You just barely survived because I used Hoti Aswins, but you don't remember a thing, do you? Thank you. Oh, how concise. Very concise. Thank you. 2 words. It almost brings me tears to my eyes. For now, tell Asaha that Asha has escaped. I'll heal the other people here and look for Lise. Alright, well, Hoti Vayu. So the attack actually was AoE? Or did she fail to aim at Lise because she also still had like hesitation in herself? Or... Run! 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 Huh? Are you keeping watch properly? Not only did the Transcendentalist that was attacking the city stop, but the turret also completely stopped attacking a minute ago. Have you found out what might have caused that? The turret stopped. When did it stop? Are you anxious? Is it hard to concentrate? Is the problem with your vigor? To be honest, I think it's all 3. I just never even imagined him being dead. What just happened? He was the strongest person after my brother. He could have beaten anyone. It's not like the Shuras invaded the city itself either, so how? This whole situation makes no sense. It even makes me wonder whether I am dreaming. What kind of crazy bastard would do this? It was my mistake. It's my fault. Wake up, please. We have to stay together. Wake up from your dream. Let's think about bad things later, Run. Put that aside in the corner of your mind for now. And just think of happy things right now. The whole turret was cut off from Aera Plateau, so yes, I imagine it was an AoE attack. But Batimaru cut space, and you can see the panel that she cut the whole tower. I did see the cut on the tower, but I wasn't sure if the first attack was just aimed at Lise and then she also cut the tower. That's how I interpreted it. Looks like Asha cut the whole pillar and fell to the ground. So I guess she cut the whole pillar. But like because they said she, like, I thought the first attack was aimed at Lise and maybe misfired because miscalculation, or she hesitated and that's why it hit Irie, like, and blew her face half off. And then the second attack was the tower to just deal with everything else. But I guess there was only one attack. But then I wonder if she only aimed like at the top part of the tower to cut it down and make everything drop. Then did Irie's face get crushed from like rocks falling down? Rana, are you okay? I'm a bit nervous, but not to the point that I would make a mistake in my calculations. My vigor is fine too. Incredible. You really do feel like an older sister at times like this. There's nothing incredible about it. Magicians going into battle need to be able to maintain mental stability for the sake of their calculation speed. I guess that doesn't apply to you, since you don't do any calculations. What's this? What happened? Are you insane? Who did this? What did you do? We're heading to the Temple of Darkness, Saha instructed. We got a call from downstairs. Hoti Marut cut off part of Irie's face, and Rouge saved her with Hoti Aswins. Asha didn't miscalculate, even under the effect of the Chaos Barrier though. Yeah, but so basically why I thought this was also like maybe something major, is like maybe she miscalculated because we saw the flashback with Rao, and we saw the connection she has with Lise, and we saw her hesitate to kill Lise on the airplane. So maybe all that in her brain accumulated so much that she hesitated to, when she went for the Hoti Marut, when she tried to cut off Lise, and that made her miscalculate or something. Ran and Rana are the first witnesses. Lorraine was collapsed on the floor next to him also. What? Lorraine? She says she didn't see who did it because she got attacked also. She's stabilizing right now. What? Are you people nuts? Why would let the person who you should suspect first just walk away? Jeez, so you automatically excluded her from the suspects since they were engaged? Unbelievable. After she ran away to avoid getting married and even defended Asha during a trial of murder. That's right. Now I can see the overall outline of the situation. There's no way Asha could have escaped on her own. Lorraine was in cahoots with Asha from the very start. Lorraine must have done the name search for her. That's why she defended Asha, helped her escape, and then even went as far as to kill the leader of our planet just because he was a threat to Asha. Wait, Asha? Asha escaped? That's right, she just destroyed the first turret and then disappeared. I came here to tell you that, but now... Anyway, so was Lorraine. Where is she? In this room. She could attack you if you just open the door, so check with Shurya. Wait, so she's saying Asha escaped and killed Saha and Lorraine is her accomplice? There's no way she could have do that when they were engaged. For now, let's hear what she has to say that comes first. She's gone. I don't see her with Shurya. Shoot, hurry up and open the door. I'm sure it was a Garuda turret I saw before, but it wasn't a stage 5 Rakshasa. Then, does that mean the stage 5 Rakshasa who was attacking is somewhere else? And this guy was just distracting the turret and drawing our attention to him. Agni said he would come out when the transcendental attack stopped, but I'm sure at least that the attack stopped wasn't because of Yuta. What other reason could there be for them stopping the attack and backing off? I thought you would just rush out without thinking, but it looks like you are thinking ahead. Have you been reflecting on your actions, little dragon, the craziest one during their cataclysm? Chandra. Are you telling me it's just because it's jealous? I don't think it's that simple. I only want to state objective things from the panels in these chapters, but don't want to accidentally spoil for anything. So no theorizing from me. Yeah, you little bleh, bleh, bleh. Rouge is the hero of the people again. She had also saved everyone hiding inside the collapsed magic building during Atera's second attack. Chandra appears so crazy at first, so some of you expected that Chandra will probably kill Kazak. He's not that crazy, yet. Ari seems to be in the habit of surviving massive traumas, including getting her head crushed and being ripped in half. Not that crazy yet? That's exciting. Turrets have stopped, that means that Maruna has left. As if it weren't enough that some parties stopped their attack, now even Maruna. I have no choice. Since there's no way to break the barrier, we'll just have to leave the city alone. I just changed my mind. Since I achieved my goal, I should just go and take care of my personal stuff. Stop it, Sagara. I know what you're trying to do. Do you? Then you must also know that I'll never give up on it, right? Just give up. When the Nastika die, that's the end. So my prediction on her trying to revive Ananta seemed to be right. The end? Don't lie. Even the Nastikas have an afterlife too. Since they can't be accepted in the normal afterlife, they'll get isolated to a special afterlife completely separate from other creatures. But you have deceived us by calling that annihilation. What? Who told you that? Who do you think? Only a 5th Sen gods knew about this and kept it a secret. So I guess Kubera told her. I guess Kubera is also a 5th Sen. Try really hard to guess who among those gods would have betrayed you. Well, I can see why you would have wanted to keep it hidden. By simply claiming it's annihilation, it makes them give up on even trying to bring each other back from the dead. If we had known that there was a separate afterlife for the Nastikas, we'd have tried to revive dead Nastikas long ago. No, where dead Nastikas go is not some afterlife. Hey, lore. They don't go to the afterlife after death. Then what? Doesn't the fact that we go somewhere mean that it's not complete annihilation? You can see Kubera among those 5th Sen gods. I struggled with seeing those silhouettes. I tried looking at them, but I struggled seeing who is who. Because, like, the one in the front here is Kubera. Then I saw, like, the guy with the pillow here, and I don't know, but somehow this just makes me think of Claude, and I wonder if that's the god that talk with Claude or something. I would assume that the guy with the long hair back then is Chandra, because it kinda looks like him. and then I struggle to see them a bit more. I feel like this is Yuta's mom, but I don't know if this is Julia, and I don't know, is this Kubera? Is this Kubera? Like, who of those guys is Kubera? Like, this seems to be the but this seems to be the bondage here. Oh no. Kubera is on the left, Agni is on the front, Chandra is in the back. And the one in the pillow is Brahma. Curry revealed her appearance in an extra gag comic. Okay, so this is Kubera. Okay, yeah. So basically Kubera is this one that you barely see. With this one you see, like, this seems like it's electricity running around, so I would guess this is Indra. I haven't seen Kubera in a while. I mean, I haven't seen Kubera in a decent chunk of time. I would guess this is Indra. This one I can't really argue about. And this one seems to be light sparkles, so this could be Shurya, but we don't really see Shurya there. It's basically the same as Annihilation, since it's placed from which there's no return. What do you mean? We just saw Asha attack Kubera this chapter. Ruby? I'm going to take away your balls. And then gargle on them, like this. The only ones we've seen at this point are the ones I should have said Golden Knight. What the fuck, that escalated quickly. The only ones we've seen at this point are the ones I mentioned, but it's fun to guess. What if there were a way to come back? Even if there were, you shouldn't use it. Why not? Are you afraid that it might work against you if someone you've killed comes back to life? It's not that! The place is a dimension where souls are ripped apart. Nastikas have their name and soul separated, and only their name is left there. No matter what you do to try to revive someone, the thing that you revive will no longer be the person you once knew. It's just a power left behind without any self. Huh? Are you trying to scare me now? But I'm not stupid enough for something as unfounded as that. It's not a lie, Sagara. Think carefully. If that tremendous power were to be unleashed without a sense of self, this entire universe would disappear in a flash. It's the quickest way to get everyone destroyed. Whatever. You're one of the gods who was so happy when he died, right? You wouldn't even hesitate to lie if it meant that you could stop him being revived. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. And even if what you said is true, I'm sure that he would recognize me. He'll recover the memories of his former life and return to his old self as a kind and devoted leader. She really thinks, I'm the special boo of Ananta. He will remember as soon as he sees me. I'm his boo. Sagara, that's just your wishful thinking. Shut up. And they killed the guy. You're the Agni after all. You don't die easily even after getting so weak. I guess rather than die here, you should stay alive so that you can greet him. Isn't that right? Enough of your petty little tricks. You idiot. You fell for some poor transcendental skill like this. Hey, Agni, wake up. Is that Yuta? Wow, the humans are quite impressive. Can't believe they summoned another god in the meantime. But you, Chandra, of all gods, the god of darkness, is nothing more than a scarecrow if he loses transcendental power, right? I haven't seen you in ages, but it looks like we'll have to part ways right away. So long, sucker! What are you doing? Snap out of it! Yeah, Yuta. What are you doing? You should have been there to save Lise. Instead you are being here fooled by my lady. What's about your lady? Ugh, that movement. How did he do it so fast just now? It would be dangerous for me to keep fighting. I had better escape for now. Now there's even a half-dragon here. What a nuisance. Why do I have to deal with this when I was just supposed to get rid of Agni? Forget it. Let's just leave him here and go. Look at her go. Don't go after her. Even if you do, don't use her Transcendental. You'll die if other superior Shuras join her. For now, let's take Agni back to the city. It looks like Sagara still doesn't know what's going on with the stage 5 Rakshasa in the sky. So we should get rid of that stage 5 Rakshasa before she notices. I mean, taking care of Sampati would at least be something, some sort of victory. As you can see, the outfits of the 5th Zen gods hardly ever change, but there are gods who constantly change their outfits. Kazakh always happens to be shown getting beat up by their brothers Maruna and Yuta, but in the end he recovers nicely as if nothing happened. Sooner or later, Kazakh will also get the chance to show his skills. In the image showing the 5th Zen god, they are Kubera, Indra, Varuna, and Agni, and Surya. Like I guessed. I didn't know about Varuna. And they're Yama, Chandra, Brahma, and Vayu. So Yama and Vayu I did not know. Also translation mistake. Chandra tells Kazakh he will be unable to use his Transcendentals because of Yuta. Not don't use the Transcendentals, which doesn't even make sense. The first time the Shura afterlife was mentioned in the webtoon was in episode 268, when Agni asked Gandharva if he knew why Nastika had no afterlife. I think we're halfway through. It was 30 chapters, so we're at 2060. Sampati hasn't returned. What about Sagara? Why did you guys return without Sagara? That's strange. Why wouldn't Sampati be back yet? What Sampati would have been back since we achieved our goal and the attack stopped? Isn't it obvious? She must be watching them from above. Gandharva isn't back either, plus there's no telling when something unexpected might have come up. Are you guys even listening to us? I asked why you came back without Sagara. It's alright. That human named Kubera is dead anyway. Knowing Sampati, she wouldn't just stand there watching. Maruna, how can you not even think of Sagara? Knowing your king, she'll be back without even a scratch on her. Even if she has to use my little brother cowardly as a shield. Don't do anything foolish like attacking targets you don't recognize. Not that attacking would work anyway. Ooh. You act all nonchalant like Sagara must win. But inside you're obviously really pissed. After seeing how your brother was abused. Can't believe this happened to him. This whole situation is a complete mess. Nyla's summoning worked? But that's Chandra. He's not going to hold us responsible, is he? We were just doing what we were told. You. This is Ran Sairov. He just recently became an AA. And what are you doing, Ran? Don't just stand there. Stand there staring. Bow your head. I know I'm supposed to bow my head. But why do I feel so uncomfortable? I feel like I could just keep my head raised. How unexpected. I didn't think you would have become an AA. Do they accept that kind of power too in magic exams nowadays? I won't question you about it as long as you're on the side of those lower life forms. You don't look like you're ready to fight outside yet, so just protect the city. You don't need to bow your heads. This is new. Were there hints for this in the past? Why is the god, like literal Chandra, who was so mad about Claude speaking out of like line, and also didn't like that like Layla, who summoned him, spoke out of line. Why is he so? Ran, you don't need to lower your head. What are you doing here? They accept that power? That's what is Ran? Who is Ran? Is Agni still recovering? It's taking too long. I wonder. And it looks like the Priest of Fire was near the door when she was electrocuted by an attack from outside. So Ran isn't a lower life form? I mean, considering Ran sees everyone as fish. Was that our hint? Because fish is only food. So does that mean, because he sees things only as fish, does that mean that maybe he's a Nastika? Reborn as a human? That's such a wild thing. It's probably more likely to be some sort of god thing again. But I don't know. We heard there was this thing of the one god being reborn as a Nastika or taking over a Nastika body, and then that was like Yuta's parent, right? So I don't know. There's something about pigs. Although her godly robes protect her from serious damage. For some reason, she still hasn't woken up yet. Not even holy Asmians can revive her. How can she not even withstand the stress when she's supposed to be a priestess? Pathetic. She doesn't have what it takes to be a magician. Jeez, look who's talking. Are you saying that you have what it takes to be a god? Gods are supposed to be broad-minded. Even I would be a better god than you cocky son of a bitch. I'll come for you when you die. So Chandra, isn't it important to find the culprit who did that to Saha and then run away? So, as he can read his mind with insight. If it were another god, I assume he couldn't read it with insight. But gods are able to use insight on Nastika, so I'm leaning actually, I don't know. So Chandra, isn't it important to find the culprit who did that to Saha and then ran away? Judging from killing Saha and destroying the first turret, looks like a good chance that the culprit is on the same side as the Shuras. It's a good thing I stayed calm, even in that situation I used some magic, otherwise there could have been some serious casualties. So, basically you want me to see you as a hero for saving people? I appreciate your efforts, but you failed to protect the most important thing. Lila's the last one left now. Also, are they still saying that Lise is dead? Insight doesn't work on Nastikas or other beings that are old enough. It doesn't work on Nastikas? I thought it did. Huh? Everything's going disgustingly well according to his plan. Was it reckless to even attempt to challenge the destiny created by time? What do you mean? You still never managed to understand what people say on the first time. Your stupidity is what tires out the people around you. Should I say it again? Saha was one of the people named Kubera. That's why he died. Now that Saha's dead and they've achieved their goal, the Shuras have backed off too. So wait. Asha didn't kill Lise. Asha kidnapped Lise after the cutting off part. No, Nastikas are as old as the gods, so insight doesn't work on them either, except the primevals. Agni's perception is uncanny, so it makes the Nastika uncomfortable, but you can't read them. I head off to work, have a fun with the stream. Thank you, Shika, have a good day at work, make sure to earn enough money to retire early. I've known for ages that Saha was a Kubera, but he was such a tough, difficult opponent that I tried to let him stay alive as long as possible. He was in such an important position that it would have been tough dealing with the aftermath if I killed him, but I didn't really want to take the risk of challenging someone of his abilities. But now it's really over. There's no need to worry about the aftermath, and I even have a chance to kill him easily. No, Asha, why are you telling me this right now? After destroying the first turret and bringing me all the way here, all you want me is to try to make me understand your murder? I don't care whether you understand it or not. I just need you to take responsibility. What? You were the weakest and easiest to kill among the remaining Kuberas, Lise. But I didn't take the easy road. I killed Saha instead of you. Ultimately, the reason that you're alive is thanks to my consideration and Saha's sacrifice. Agni looking at Gandhi in season 1. Only Gandhi? That's crazy. Only saw a black void for Rukokagi. You really think the MC would have died already? What, didn't she die like a few times already? Well, she didn't die a few times. She was close to death only, I think. The thing is, Stepan, considering that there's revival and then there's gods and there's of course stuff here and there, even if Lise were to have actually died, I would have assumed that somehow she would return in a different body or be revived. Consideration? Sacrifice? What are you talking about? You still don't get it? I have to get out of here, but you keep dragging this out. Basically, I'm saying that Saha died because of you. You should thank me for risking my life and taking a dangerous path just to spare you. Now you need to take responsibility for the leader of the planet who died because of you. Man, Asha, is it really necessary to say that stuff? Thank you, Lise. Jeez, I only can stand so much bullshit. Today, Klosh is taking a leading role among the Rakshasas. Diagara only speaks once at the beginning. If you understand the meaning of Chandra's words to run, I'll come for you when you die. Is what he's saying really scary? This is the Pillar of Light that appeared in Season 2 prologue. The identity of the two silhouettes are finally confirmed. not Saha. That kind of power that Chandra refers to is the mysterious skill that Ran used during his magic exams. Gave him the highest score ever at Misty Shore. When Chandra says according to his plan, it's not clear whether Chandra is referring to Vishnu or God Kubera or both. Things are happening. Do I know what's happening? Not fully, but things are happening. Guys, can you confirm that things are happening? I think things are actually happening. But if you think that things are not happening, then I might agree with you because you read more. Maybe things aren't happening. Maybe nothing happened. "27. You're perfectly describing Kubera. Why would I be responsible for you killing people? Did I force you to kill Saha? Did I say they want to live at the expense of other people's life? I never said that. I don't have much time left anyway. Plus I'm risking my own life just to help Rintello. I don't care if I die for someone else's sake. I can indeed confirm that things are happening, and not knowing what's happening is perfect. You can milk this arc for as long as you read. Perfectly normal. Yeah, let's milk this arc and then let's milk each other. No, hold up. Yet you go ahead and kill someone and then try to blame me for it? Don't blame anyone else for your own mistakes. You're the one who committed murder and you need to take responsibility for it. How can you be so ungrateful when I let you live? Enough of that nonsense. You've completely changed. You're the one who's changed. I've always been this way. No matter how stupid you are. Shouldn't you at least remember that much? I was blunt, rude, and insulting. I treated you worse than a complete stranger on the street. I locked you up and controlled you without even giving you a clear reason. Whenever a problem came up, I always blamed you for it and you accepted that. All you ever did was turn around with a dumb smile on your face, let alone complaining or protesting. Even after being treated like that, you still liked me and trusted me. Now you tell me that I've changed? It's not even funny. It wasn't that long ago that you completely believed me when I told you that your village ended up like that because of you. Well, technically the village did end up like that because of her. After accepting it then, now you say that you can't accept that Saha's death is because of you? And you say that I'm the one who's changed? Don't kid yourself. I'm the same as I've always been. The only thing that's changed is your willingness to accept that. I can see why you wouldn't want to accept it. You must not want to accept it because of your stupid past when you used to trust and follow me even while being treated like that. That's why you want to believe I'm the one who's changed. I have an idea of why you've changed. Because of Mirha, isn't it? She said she would wait until later to tell you, but it looks like she couldn't help opening her big mouth. No, Mirha's not the one who told me. Mirha said that she didn't want me to find out right away, but Mirha's secretary gave me some documents. About the reason why you hid the fact that Kaz was alive. Why you only left me alive this whole time when you've been killing all of the other Kuberas. And even why you wouldn't find a transcendental teacher for me even after making me draw the Sword of Returning. I wanted to ask you whether everything in the documents was true, but you were forbidden from having visitors. Ah, I see. I saw the document before too, when I met Mirha. There's no need for you to ask me anything. It's basically all true. Mirha's a very smart girl, you know. It was just wrong about one very important thing. The part about me letting you live because you could be available as a warrior. That was wrong, Lise. If I were to kill you, your power would have become mine anyway. Think about it. Obviously, it would have been much better for me to just kill you and take your power rather than having to take you with me everywhere. But you happen to be Rao's daughter. Some ignorant, uneducated country bumpkin with the name Kubera, who wasn't even worth sparing. The only reason you were worth sparing was simply because you were Rao's daughter with his last name, Lise. This music is so fitting for this moment. Oh, Brilith. Back again? Ah, Agni. Anything else besides me? What? Think anything other than the god you see before you right now. Anyone else? Even your own self. It can be anything. Just try to remember something. You've really forgotten everything? I should have left before, but I chose to bring you back regretfully. Well then, here we go. I'll escort you to the entrance. So, Brilith actually died? Because you revived her once. In the first arc of the webtoon, we see Asha react to Lee saying her name was Kubera Lise. Now we know the reason for the reaction was the last name, not the name of the god. How did it go? I think she'll be able to last for a bit. It won't be good to make her up right now, so I can't increase her vigor recovery speed any more than this. If it seems like she's not going to make it, it'll be better to send her off than forcing her to stay. There are a few other people on this planet who can summon you, you know? She doesn't look like she would even be able to properly handle your powers. It would be better to just send her off and get summoned by an even more outstanding summoner. No, Brilith has to be the one to summon me. I wonder if those two are siblings, if like gods can also be siblings, because they do look very much alike, especially when Agni is in like his black flame mode. Flip off! I'm deleting this man. I'm punishing him by the name with the power given to me. Time out! I could technically just ban them. Oops, that was Digimon. Let's go. The paralysis will wear off if we wait any longer. There's a good chance the stage 5 Rakshasa from the Garuda clan has a certain amount of resistance to paralysis. I should ban, to be honest. I should. But even the ban doesn't change anything, Ruby. Because, like, it's always different ones. It's always different bots coming in with these messages. But who would the parents of the gods be? The one above all? The primordial soup? It could also be not necessarily parents, but in the sense of like when they both got created, the gods at first needed time to shape themselves, to like also create personality and do whatever. And maybe the Agni and Chandra in those times spent time together and bonded and so formed the brothership. But basically they are like not like blood related brothers, but maybe they chose to be brothers in a way. I don't know. Ah, right. But won't the city's defenses be in danger if we're all far from the city? That's true. But we only have one chance to attack safely while that stage 5 Rakshasa is paralyzed. And in order to make sure we can kill it, you, me, and Agni, the three of us have to go together. Although Agni and I could go on our own if Agni were in his normal state. Is that the god Agni? And another god? Plus a half-dragon. Sampati is the only reason that all of them would be heading for the sky at the same time. Shoot, so Sampati stopped attacking because of some external factor like paralysis, not their own will. What should I do? Even if I go after them now, there's no guarantee that I could get there faster than the gods and wake Sampati up. That's it. Now the barrier around the city is weaker, with all the gods around. If I can't get up, they're before them. I'll have to make them come back down. When Agni leans back on the rock, it looks like he's saying, "Hey girl, looking for a good time?" No, it doesn't. He's really just comforting her, but the actual situation is pretty grim. Sampati's attack on the city was never shown at the same scale as Maruna's attack here, so the fact that he can do it in his human form is amazing. Agni is presumably escorting Brilith to the entrance of the afterlife before she stops him. But a few more chapters in us. 3 more. 3 more. Are these chapters shorter? We only got 3 more chapters left and we only started reading at like 50 minutes into stream. What are you looking at? Get over here! The city's under attack. If you keep going higher, the barrier will be in danger. No, it won't. What would those guys attack the city for when they've already achieved their goal? The answer is obvious. Either there are other Shuras going to release some party from her paralysis right now, or a paralyzed Rakshasa is trying to break out of paralysis using its own resistance. Whichever it is, that attack right now is nothing more than a trick to distract us. They won't be able to break through a 4-layer barrier easily, so it would be better to deal with the Rakshasa up in the sky quickly and head back. Hurry! Lots of action scenes, so less text probably. That's probably the reason. Mira, the barrier just... I know! Arya Plateau, Temple of Wind. Did you tell her about Saha? No, telling her about it now wouldn't do a thing. The other priests don't know either. Temple of Sky. If they've got triple sky attributes, then tell everyone to be on standby, no exception. No matter what happens, we can't allow all of the barriers to be destroyed at the same time. Rintello, Temple of Darkness. Lila, will we be okay? We have no choice but to just have faith and wait for now. All we can do is hope that Chandra will resolve the issue up and above and return quickly. Rinhello, Temple of Death. God, could you at least pretend to be worried about the barrier? I'm not in charge of it, even if it breaks anyway. There are the priest candidates, you know? Ira Plateau, Sky Tower. What's going on? We're under attack, but not a single turret is working. They're attacking in human form. The turrets only attack them in Shura form. Run, you have the eyes of a hunter, right? I do, but... Rouge ended up looking after the tower instead of Run. And go check things out. The nearby mountains have collapsed, so there will almost be no obstacles in your way. Judging from the direction and the type of attack, probably somewhere over there, since it looks like a circular transcendental skill centered around the caster. I found it. But still, it's in human form, so it won't be able to hit it from here. We have this, Run. I've heard a lot about its power. They said it blew up one of the pillars supporting a temple in Kali Bloom, right? You can add the Sky Tower's resistance, a distance adjustment to that power. It will be tremendous. No, Rana, I told you before. My brother may be able to use that, but Then why have you been carrying it around so much? If you can't use it at all, then there's no need to even carry it around, right? Well, it's not like I don't have any way of firing it. What is this? Are we supposed to just wait here and pray? You don't think you can do it, I'll fire it. You know how to use it, right? Huh? But Rana, if you fail, you could lose all of your vigor. Still better than not trying at all. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around here with as much vigor as me. Plus, even if we fail, it would be better for me to do it since I recover vigor quickly. But where's the bowstring for that thing? I'll fire it. Since you're a recovery magician, it would be better if you didn't use your vigor for this. The reason I've been carrying this around is because I can use it. But I can't fire it in my current state. Wait, Run, don't tell me you're... No, I didn't mean for you to go that far. It would be better if I've... Flash. In his current state? What did he change into? Maybe it isn't a coincidence I lost that power when you were born. Your father wants you to be a magician, but your abilities aren't quite up to it. When he was alive, your grandfather used to say, stay away from the Nastikas. Don't let them seduce you. Don't let them lend them your power either. He always said that while he was raising me on his own. Run. My mom said she hopes you won't do that again. So that's Run's dad, I guess, and the mom in like a younger form. Not only could you use your life, but there could be an even greater punishment waiting for you. I thought you said your mom used this kind of power lots of times before. Not a lot. Just a few times before your father when you were little. Then I'll use it for Rana. Why is it that you only take after the bad things about me? That's Run's grandpa. Wait, Run was a quarter? Right. Run was a quarter. And his mother there is the half. They didn't mean my mom, they meant mom. She talking about herself in third person. Okay. That is Run's mother. She's talking in third person. And the people here are Run's grandparents. And the parents of his mother. His hair grew. That's the only thing I noticed. His hair grew. That's Ron's grandfather with his stuff and his mother when younger. Oh, it is his mother when younger and not his grandmother. I thought his grandfather was just like into petite girls. I wouldn't fault him. I wouldn't fault him. Same, bro, same. What was the light just now? I've never seen Ron let his hair down before. Why did he let his hair down? His grandma already showed up in a random panel early on. Grandma and Grandpa together back in season 1. Letting his hair down isn't a problem. Can't you all see that? Where? What do you see? Run. There's no telling how much lifespan might decrease if I drag this out. I don't have enough vigor to attack several times. Oh, his teeth got pointy. Is that his only Shora part? I don't have enough vigor to attack several times. I need to gather all of my vigor and end it in this one strike. What's this now? What a joke. What does he expect to do with an attack like that? He could at least be accurate if he's not strong. You idiot! Oh, Gandava is stepping in to rescue him. Aww, even after everything, Gandava still wants to protect him. Aww. Ron's grandfather was briefly mentioned in season 1, episode 60. He raised his daughter alone after her mother left them. We have our first look at the compact version of the neutral bow. The power of Nastikas that Ran's mother refers to is possibly fiendish magic. Ran's divine affinity is 988, episode 213, which is just low enough to allow him to use fiendish magic, if he has the capability. Anyone with the divine affinity over 1000 would have a fiendish affinity of 0, and vice versa. Whatever this power is, it's apparently the same skill he used during his magic exam. Ran draws the bow with his teeth, the same way Yuta did in Kali Bloom. In spite of the fact that he interviewed fighters to learn more about bows, and watched Lutz draw the bow correctly. He got marks on his face? I actually just thought it was like cheekbones. Actually, let me go back. These extras are not in the blog, by the way, just the readers commenting, so it has some speculation there too. I see what you mean, but I really just thought it was like cheekbones because he was... You know when you open your mouth that wide, just like he's doing there, your cheekbones come out a bit more, right? You mean like... Wait, different panel? Oh, there it goes to his eyes there as well. That could be shadow here, I don't know. But yeah, that's something Shura related, okay. I have some bread lying next to me. Let me eat a piece of bread. And a piece of egg. Egg. I like to consume egg. Egg is very nice. Put little salt on egg. Egg even nicer. Maybe put a little sriracha on egg. Egg even nicer. Egg. I was about to start scrolling Twitter, which I always do when I eat. Because I need to eat like this piece of bread, even though we have 2 chapters left, but my stomach has been growling the entire time, so I need to eat a little bit of something. I wanted to technically wait until after Kubera, but my stomach has been driving me crazy. So I need to eat a little bit before we turn back to the last 2 chapters. Nom, nom. By the way, I think this is the 4th week now that I'm streaming. We can check Twitch tracker real quick. Yeah, it's the 4th week. So we actually are, we have 4 Kubera streams already, back to back. Isn't that big? And it looks like I missed 3 streams here, but that's completely fake news. I've been streaming every single day for the last 3 weeks and now on the 4th week. Looks like your brain is consuming a lot of energy. Yeah, my vigor is going down, man. My vigor is going down. Nom 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 nom. So wait. I could be a full Shura. I'm thinking about this now. Now that you guys know my real form. And I have like powered bunny traits and powered squirrel traits. So if we were to translate this into the Kubera world, we agreed that it probably was Yaksha, I think. That my like either I'm like a weird mix that has rabbit and squirrel from just one Shura side and then has a human parent and I'm like half human, or I am a Rakshasa or the one stage below Rakshasa. What was one stage below Rakshasa? It was Nastika, Rakshasa, Upani? Or am I missing one? Am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. Can't be a Shura on the Nastika level because you're talking. Well, Stepan, what if I'm actually using text to speech? Pani Mara. And Mara are like the main like thoughtless ones that are still inside of the human world, right? Could be using text to speech maybe. You wouldn't know. I have this nice device where you can write things on. Okay, I can continue reading. Mara are beyond Upani. Hello there, Marokid. Welcome to the stream. We got 2 more chapters left. I hope you are ready to finish up. Your justice in mind. We'll be using Lutz's tablet. What? Wow, what's that? Looks like an attack from the city, but for the shockwave to reach all the way here, I don't know what it is, but Maruda might be in danger. Shall we go help him? Ignore him right now. Right now this is more important. Why should we worry about someone who chose to dive in there by himself? It would actually be better for us if he were to go get himself killed, for his arrogance when we've already achieved our goal. Since he'll go back to being enemies since once we're done cooperating anyway. Well, that's true. Then we're all ready now. I hope so. I hope we won't have any regrets. That's the Golden Knight. Do you see the man sitting by himself in the center? Not very clearly. Do you mean the man wearing something like an armored helmet? Pingara! Yeah. As you'll be able to tell from the situation around him, he's the leader of the mob of Shuras. The superior Shura that attacked your village was simply following his orders. He was the main instigator behind it. So if you just kill him, not only will you be able to get revenge, but you even stop the Shuras from ever achieving their goal. Now, do you understand what the responsibility that you have to carry out is? This way you can have both revenge and the honor of having saved the planet. But it's extremely dangerous. When Saha died, it became a matter of time until the Shuras reached their goal. So if you don't kill him with the Sword of Returning before then, it'll all be over. And you shouldn't have harmed Saha in the first place. Then I wouldn't have had enough power. Before I entered this fight, I had to kill one more person to boost my strength. Why do you try so hard just to boost your strength? Well, you could have cooperated with Saha. If you had told Saha about this plan of yours, he would have cooperated with you. Why do you have to go so far as killing someone? If I had done that, then it wouldn't have been me who wins in the end. I only have one intermediate goal in common with you. My ultimate goal and the values that I'm willing to forsake in order to achieve it are all different. You may not care if you die for someone else's sake, but I do. I have a goal that goes beyond mere revenge. In order to achieve it, only I have to survive until the very end. It doesn't matter how righteous the means are, whether I kill Shuras or humans, I don't care as long as they are not part of Rao's family. If you didn't have the last name Lise, I wouldn't have had to bother with you for so long either. That warmth that very occasionally used to show itself among her countless blunt statements, she's probably actually a good person. The faint affection that gave me this endless faith was never directed towards me. My life is worthless to her. She would have killed me in a heartbeat if I weren't Rao Lise's daughter. When I think back on it now, there's no reason that Asha would show affection to someone like me. It was strange for me to have expected that. Asha, I'll just ask you one thing. Was this really the only way? Didn't you consider looking for a better way where you wouldn't have to kill people? Have you ever even once thought that the path you were taking was wrong? Never. I'll kill 100,000 people if it means that I can have the last laugh. That's my justice. It's her justice, not ours. He shuts a gaslighter. No, I don't claim her. She's not part of the gaslighters. She's what we call a bitch. But that isn't your justice. Sacrificing yourself for the greater good. Didn't you say that you didn't care about that kind of thing? Then obviously you should just stop arguing with me and help me kill that guy, isn't it so? Having seen through her thick shell, she was so different from what I had imagined in my own mind, that for some reason I actually laughed. Did you just laugh? You laughed on the day you lost all of your village too. I get like this sometimes. Anyway, so what do I have to do now? For now it's impossible to jump right into all of those superior Shura. So we just have to sneak in through the passage behind where we're sitting and kill him alone. Whether we succeed or fail, the superior Shuras will all rush at us right afterwards. I don't mind dying, but there are friends I would like to see first. We stay here and guard here, so that no one disturbs me and no one comes this way. Eat them all up just like you've survived so far. I wonder how long the illusion for Yuta stays on, or if Yuta can finally break free from it if he acts a bit more like a freaking person. Well done, staying in your human form when 2 gods have been summoned. You sure got guts. Have you decided to get yourself killed? Gandava, why do you look so young? There's no time to chat. You want to live? Get away from this place right now. Get far away from the snake space and out of the firing range of the gods. It would be perfect if you ran away to around Kali Bloom. Then hide yourself there in your human form. You keep getting involved here, you'll end up dying no matter which side you're on. How did you show up now, all of a sudden, to tell me that? If I intended to save myself, I would have come all the way here. I just want to find my siblings and return to the Shura realm. Do you really think he's going to keep that promise? He's the one who tricked me into coming all the way here, and then abandoned me. What on earth do you trust about him so much? He really intended to keep his promise with you. Someone should have showed up to help you by now, but no one has come. If you have half a brain, then think about why that would be. You're going to be enemies with them once your brief cooperative relationship ends anyway. Now that they've gotten what they wanted, they probably just want you dead now. You're already a useless nuisance to them. Then, help me, Gandava. There's a companion of mine in space, Sampati, a stage 5 Rakshasa. She was also cooperating with the snakes just like me, but right now the snakes have forsaken her. If I leave her like this, she may end up dying in an attack from the gods. Burp brain. But he's a good person, he wants to protect his people. I think there's been a misunderstanding, Maruna. I'm not from the Garuda clan. The only reason I saved you just now is because you're my friend's son. There's no reason for me to save a Rakshasa whom I've never even met. But Sampati is one of the only 2 stage 5 Rakshasas in the entire Garuda clan at the moment. Akasha must have sent Sampati here knowing that there's obviously nothing in the human world that could pose a threat to her. If we lose a stage 5 Rakshasa like this, it would be a huge loss of power for the Garudas. Gandhava, if only for the sake of the clan of your friend, please help Sampati. I understand the situation, but I don't have any strength right now to go all the way into space and fight. I'm not asking for that much. Just help me deliver a threatening attack against the city. If you do that, then Sampati will be able to survive. Not saving Sampati, trusting Sagara. Aku pointed out a parallel in this episode between the Elise Asha and Maruna Gandhava interaction and how those changed from the start of the series. So does he mean like in the beginning it was Lise trusted in Asha and followed her and did blah 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 blah. Meanwhile Maruna was more like not antagonistic but like, man, Gandhava, you annoy me so much. I hate you, Gandhava. I don't even need you, Gandhava. But now it's the opposite of Lise being, Asha, you stupid woman. I'm not going to help you. Why are you acting like this? Meanwhile, Maruna now getting on his knees asking for help. Here we see Maruna is wearing the gloves Gandhava gave him, despite being disgusted by them when he got them. Oh, he actually is wearing... I don't actually remember getting gloves. I actually don't remember that. But, okay, nice detail. Guys, also a question for chapters. Should I read Punishment today as well? Or should I start next week with Punishment? You're waiting for the final scene from the Season 2 prologue to appear soon. It's already out. It's in episode 161. Maruna must have knelt before Gandhava very often. Didn't he do it almost every day in the Shore Realm? The attack Hura saw at the beginning of the episode was Run's attack with the neutral bow. That one was clear. We haven't guessed already. The armored figure is God Kubera, obviously. Wearing the armor and holding the spear, Klosh and Klaus stole from the Temple of Earth in Kali Bloom. When Maruna kneels, you can see the red gloves Gandhava bought for him in Kali Bloom. Start next week with Punishment. Whew. Run, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit tired. It was amazing, Run. Judging from the way you completely stopped the attack and the Shura who was attacking is gone, it looks like you vaporized them. Why didn't you use this ability of yours before? It used up part of his lifespan. What's wrong with that? After all, he can save so many people. Isn't that right, everyone? Loser is 9 episodes, so with Punishment it'd be 10 episodes for the next week, which would be, once again, pretty good. Just hold back, Rana. I actually want to curse her, but I don't have the energy to do so. Boom! Don't allow the city to get damaged, Maruna. Stop attacking as soon as there's only one layer of the barrier left, and wait for the other barriers to be restored. This is my condition for helping you. If you make a mistake, I won't see you again. Alright. Look at little Papa Smurf. Is his arm disappearing as he's attacking because he's losing that much power? And I wonder if he doesn't want to destroy the barrier completely because he still is like feeling connected to Theo. And it's basically, I don't want to hurt humans anymore. What's wrong with you now? You're worrying about them is exactly what they want. No, this time it really is dangerous. 3 layers of the barriers broke just now. I almost hit by the bow, not sure. I actually wasn't sure how much of the bow's attack hit anything or if it just hit like the surrounding area. Thankfully the first layer recovered immediately, but in the current state it's only a matter of time until all 4 barriers are penetrated and the city is attacked. That's why I said it would be best to hurry and get rid of the Shura and come back. No, at this rate the risk of Brilith dying becomes too great. Hey, Agni, I'll go back and strengthen the barrier, so you go with Kazakh, Chandra. Right now my firepower is weak than the Kazakhs anyway. Whether weak or not, without you we don't have enough firepower to safely kill that level 5 Rakshasa. That doesn't mean it's impossible. It's better than leaving the city to be destroyed like this. It may be tough, but I'm counting on you. Agni, don't push yourself too hard to counterattack. Now that I'm here, there's no way the barrier will be broken completely. You can take the enemies after Chandra and Kasa get back. Save your lifespan. Gandhava, I figured that the barrier could only be destroyed that easily with your help. But now that I know that you are attacking the city yourself, it's such a shame. While all the other gods had given up on you, I was the only one who believed in your potential. I found it. It's right over there. What do you mean? I can't see a thing. I can't see anything with my eyes either. I just found it using my sixth sense. It has stopped moving, but it hasn't stopped its cloaking, so we have no choice. We just have to attack in the direction that I installed the amplifier. Unlike Bhavati Chandra, which only amplifies the power of magic, Chandra's amplifier also amplifies the power of transcendentals. I think if it hit her enough that it's very dangerous. Ow, Chandra. Oh, why can Agni and Gandhava get along? It's also interesting that Agni thinks like that. Because Agni is like the first barrier and blah 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 blah. Another parallel that's heartbreaking. But technically, I have a feeling that Gandhava gave the offer to, or like the ultimatum to Maruna. We're not actually going to destroy all the barriers, so that none of the Shuras can attack. So Agni thinks Gandhava is like attacking there so that the situation can be saved. But technically, Gandhava never planned to destroy all the barriers. So it's kind of also a misunderstanding. It will get really tough when it wakes up and starts moving around. That's why we needed Agni. We had to give as much damage as we could with his firepower before it can move properly. Are you going to use cloaking, Chandra? You're the god of darkness after all. Vishnu sealed off that ability of mine. Why would Lord Vishnu do such a thing? Lord Vishnu? Only a small number of people know the truth about that insane god. I'll tell you if we manage to kill that Shura safely. Vishnu was the Asha god, right? Anyway, I'll keep its eye closed while it fights to avoid my insight, so its attack won't be very accurate. After damaging it with our first attack, I'll probably fire at random since it doesn't know our position. Then you just have to attack it in the direction that I installed the amplifier while avoiding its attacks. Easier said than done. You're not scared now, are you? No, the only thing I fear is my father. Right, I understand completely. His father and his daughter. Well, anyway, I finished installing the amplifier, so we attack together when I count to 3. It's funny that the god behind Hoti Chandra can't use closing, because it's blocked. Beep beep! Well, anyway, I finished installing the amplifier, yep. 1, 2, 3. Was the flash an attack, or was the flash something else? You're on your own now. On my own? That's right. This place is far away from Aero Plateau anyway. You can use the Kubera magic and that bracelet lets you regenerate yourself, so you won't get killed right away, right? I watch the situation from behind and use magic as soon as you see an opportunity. Cut off his head with the sword. Of returning right away. No matter what happens, you must not hesitate. Remember, I'm sparing you because you're Rao's daughter, but only as long as you don't get in the way of my goal. It's interesting here because, of course, Lise doesn't know that the person in armor is God Kubera, who has been talking with her multiple times. And I also wonder what Lise would do with God Kubera, because, like, he protected her as well. And why did God Kubera protect her if he wanted Kuberas to die to do this little project here as well? Like, there's still too many questions in the situation. Why did God Kubera only protect Lise and not other Kuberas? If I see any sign that you're going to mess this up, I'll kill you right away and finish the job myself. Got it? If you don't understand, I get it, so don't worry. Kubera, I mean, the god is confusing. This is the end. That rotten path that I've been walking this whole time has all been for this moment. I wonder... The outcome was already decided from the time that a god who can see the future promised to take my side. This is my victory, Kubera. Your justice and mine. And next chapter, loser. Can be confusing at times, lol. Mysterious. This is my victory, Kubera. Is this Asha talking in a sense, or is this now Vishnu talking? I guess it's Asha talking, but is it like words of Vishnu talking through Asha? By the way, I'm pretty sure. Just help me out here because I forgot. Considering that I remember Rana using Hoti Vishnu, Vishnu is not the god from Asha. The god from Asha was the one with the reviving thing, but it was not Surya, it was not Asha, it was not Varuna, it was not Brahma, it was Hoti Aswins, Hoti Vishnu. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, so I was right. Vishnu is that god, she used Hoti Aswins. Okay. Sorry. Mix up. You know who? If you remove the Ash from Vince, and then you think, oh, Vince is close enough to Vishnu, then you mix them up. The Ash from Asha and the Vince from Vishnu. Ash Vishnu. Why is somebody calling right now? It's 8 PM. Let's hope it's not my grandma getting to the hospital again. I'm joking about it, but that happened recently. Next week will feature the past stories of 3 supporting characters, and this chapter will be continued the week after that. Yeah, guys, next week. Yeah, my grandma is at least out of the hospital now. I think she needs some time to recover, because even before that she was in the hospital for a while, and then she was like in reha, like recovery stuff. So she's okay. But considering like old age paired together with being in hospital for a while, you can just guess that she's like a bit weaker and more exhausted than compared to if she had not gotten injured and operated on and blah 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 blah. But she's going on. She's a healthy woman for her age. The longest chapter has finally ended. If Ron had been feeling more energetic, then there would have been a long string of censored words. Oh, that's what he meant with cursing. I actually thought he meant like some sort of curse spell and not like just cursing him out. Chandra's transcendental skill, Amplifier. It looks like a skill that could be used a lot. In the offers comment from the Korean version of this webtoon, Kurigome says that the next episode, which will turn out to be an extra episode called Punishment, will be outcast of 3 characters. And then 3 supporting characters. And the next chapter will begin after that. Webtoon has skipped every episode so far, so let's hope they don't skip this next one. It's because it's very plot irrelevant. Chandra mentions using his 6th sense to see some party, who's using transcendental skill Hiding. Claude earlier told Asha that there are death magicians who can use their 6th sense to see anyone using Hoti Chandra. Asha's final line, "This is my victory, Kubera," was first seen at the end of Season 2 prologue. By the way, one thing that I'm thinking is interesting as well. I don't know, because this is just my head. Chandra is the god of darkness. The like hiding thing is and cloaking thing is from the god of darkness. It's like darkness element. So I would just guess that like he can't use it, and he says he uses his 6th sense to sense the person who's using cloaking. But he as god shouldn't he is god of darkness. Shouldn't like the cloaking thing just not work on him? Because that's literally his stuff. That's his ability. Why would it work on him? Hopefully Webtoon won't skip any other episodes, extra episodes, since they've included this one. Interesting that you say it like that. Interesting that you say it like that. Makes me think that they might be skipping some extra episodes. Makes me think that maybe they... Oh my god, I disappeared! I'm just going over here. Swoop, swoop. Swoop, swoop, swoop. Okay, we're back in big screen. Making myself a tiny bit bigger again. Like this, maybe. That's fine. I like that now you guys show what website you're from. You little YouTube goobers. Even Claude was able to see through Asha's Hoti Chandra. So what do you think? I mean, there's the Sixth Sense stuff, and there's also the stuff that Claude has some connection to a god who I might think is Brahma. What were the Brahma spells that I've seen before? What did the Brahma spells do? I don't know. My only reason why I think Brahma is the one connected to Claude is because the Brahma god was wearing has holding a pillow and stuff, and Claude is always about sleeping and being lazy. But no worries, we won't allow you to skip important episodes. Brahma was creation. Wasn't that Lorraine's thing? Lorraine was also was Lorraine free Brahma? Brahma creates stuff like boats in the water channel. So if that is the god, if that is right for me, that Brahma was the god who was wearing this sleepwear, and Brahma is the god connected to Claude, then I wonder why. Is he trying to create the best future by making Claude a player in this story? Also modified stuff like the Height of Bondage. So are you telling me Brahma is trying to create a better ending for the world by modifying the story by using Claude? Modifying it with Claude? Can't believe I finally hit 200 followers on Twitch today. Meanwhile on YouTube I lost a follower today. Interesting theories. Sometimes I'm just saying words. Mysterious. She is also a primeval god, so who knows what else she can do. But yeah, her magic is creation, alteration like Lutz. Lutz. Ah, my stomach is so full. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Okay guys, but all things considered, I'm probably going to just turn things down here and return tomorrow with Omniscient as viewpoint. So what's the hype for your Justice in Mind Justified A? Oh yeah, let me round up the arc as well. My bad. My brain was going empty. I'm running on fumes today. I did a lot of stuff today before stream, so my brain is basically exhausted already. I feel like hype was fine. I would even understand if season 2 ends around here, but it doesn't, right? If I remember correctly, season 2 isn't about to end anytime soon. Or is it? So I'm I think I'm still a decent bit away from season 2 ending. Posture check, yeah. Thank you, Chara. You are running me brain. Asha sure is a personality. You're literally Lise. In season 1, episode 10, Agni sees Lise as a squirrel. And in season 2, episode 50, God Kubera sees her as a bunny, by the way. What the hell? How did that happen? There's 15ish chapters. It kinda is, but season 3 is long. I know I'm allowed to say when season 2 ends. Isn't that a spoiler? I mean, it's not really a spoiler because, it's already out. And I do check stuff like that sometimes, just because I'm curious of wanting to know, oh, it's only 15 chapters left? How are they going to wrap things up? But I'm actually surprised there are 15 chapters left. Me who joined chat just to hear some stuff I don't understand about some comic that I don't know of a person that I just met. But it's nice for you that you stayed here this entire stream, even if you don't understand anything, and basically heard me read the chapters freaking... You heard me read chapters 257 until 266 of a story that you never heard before. Like, huh? Huh? You know, going for the wiki and what the flip? I was on stream with barely any lag. Season 2 should be done in the next 2 streams. Yeah, last week you also didn't have any lags. Maybe Germany is finally turning things around, he said as he looks at the connection bar and hopes that it doesn't go down. Isn't Season 3 still ongoing? Germany's healing. We don't believe that. We don't believe that in this household. Oh, you meant the squirrel and bunny part. That's what you noticed when you went through the wiki. Okay. I have many germs. Some say Germany. Can't believe you would call me a germ. Reminds me of that CC clip that I made. Can't believe you would call me a germ. Ah, a slur, a slur. I think a VTuber that I like is actually going to have a comeback stream today, so I'm going to turn into that. Oh, he already's done! Flip this! I thought he was still streaming. You're a pussy, looks at the tags. Damn, he already is done streaming. I thought he would stream a bit longer, but it was a bit short stream. Started 2 hours ago. So he started only like half an hour after me, maybe. Man, I missed my gay fennec. So the collisions are as messy as ever? Oh bro, you don't want to know. Light blue is gaining power. I like your annoyed face, looks expressive. Use me. Me when I get you. Me when I get you. Like 420 episodes so far. Recently I saw a post. Wait, I'll take a screenshot of that. Let me go on Twitter for a second. Was this post? So my Oshi and inspiration basically returned to the US after having lived in Canada for a long time, and then they posted this as their internet speed, and I'm freaking like, okay, download speed I can compete with. Upload speed? Her upload speed is literally almost freaking 19 times higher than mine. Does female look more female? I just look feminine. I'm a man. There's a bunny shura. Bunny squirrel. So I just look like this. There are men that technically I don't even know if there are other bunny squirrels besides me, because you know one of my parents was like a bunnykin and one of my parents was a squirrelkin, and they sent a letter to the stork, and I arrived 9 months later. But the thing is, so like Sierra. But the thing is, I don't know if there was ever a case of another bunnykin and squirrelkin getting together. I just don't know. And then there was also somebody replying to that tweet from Enya. And literally, what the flip? What the flip are these speeds? Can I please have like 1/10 of that? Both are purple. Hey little matcha bacha. Do you know a certain punk? You know a bunny who's into rock, but do you know a certain bunny who is who's a punk? I love the bunny who is a punk. I tried styling my ears to be a bit more similar to hers. That speed is faster than the average person and German internet. So I'm streaming right now. So of course, when I do a speed test, my connection is going to be slightly worse than it would be without streaming. But I'm going to share to you what my internet connection is right now. Okay, like Mirko. But the problem is also that my upload speed, even if I were to get everything that I was promised, is barely like 1/11th, 1/19th of what like Enya had, and like 1 whatever of what the other person had. So if, once again, this is the upload speed of my VTuber Oshi, so like the VTuber I like the most. This here was the upload speed of a person that replied to the tweet of my Oshi. And this is my upload speed and download speed right now. You see how with those two that seem to be like from the US, they actually have freaking similar download and upload? Not me. Not me. And technically I'm promised 1,000 downloads. I'm not promised, I'm promised 1,000 downloads. So 924 is pretty close to what I'm promised. So I'm happy with that. But for upload, I'm promised 50. First of all, there's a huge discrepancy between like the 1,000 down and 50 up. Why is it only 50 up? I'm pretty sure that even our German copper cables can do more than 50 up. But even from those 50 up, right now when I'm streaming, I get 6.78. 6.7! 6.7! 6.7! 6.7! I didn't even notice it until Ruby said it. Why is the upload not covered? What do you mean, why is the upload not covered? Stepan hates me. At this point, downloading 2 freaking GTA 5 and 3 freaking Red Dead takes 15 seconds. German internet is insanely bad, to the point where there's a common joke around here that internet is Neuland. Basically saying internet is completely new territory for Germany. Which was actually a statement which was said by Angela Merkel in the past. I hope everyone here knows Angela Merkel. If not, she was the German chancellor some time ago, and it's like the... So that statement, internet is Neuland, internet is new territory, was said by her on June 19th, 2013, when she was in a press conference with Barack Obama, actually. But nothing has changed since then. Nothing has changed since then. The cable should equally cover upload and download, right? And Bunny Boy. You're a femboy and a Bunny Boy? I mean, yeah, but I'm also a Squirrel Boy. But it was a red gadget sitting on your desk. It stands out much. It looks like an object I need to pick up in a game. It's a Digivice, Stepan. From Digimon. And see, I can pick it up. Specifically, it's the Digivice from Digimon Frontiers, the 4th season. The cable. By the way, what's the? Oh, I guess what's that message? 2013. I thought it was 6. It turned out to be 7. Maybe should look into Minitel. I don't know what that is either. How much upload can copper cables do? And then where are your mons? Or are you the mon? I'm not the mon, I'm the tamer. So apparently uploads with copper cables can vary. Okay, let me read this. This is just Google AI answering, so I don't know. Blood can't flipping say flipping flip, cause flipping flip isn't swearing flipping flip. Upload speeds over copper cables vary significantly depending on the technology, ranging from around 5 Mbps to over 100 Mbps for typical residential connections, with advanced technologies capable of up to 1 Gbps, 1000 Mbps in ideal conditions. Copper technology is generally asymmetric, meaning the download speed is much faster than the upload speed. So it does make sense apparently that with copper cables that we use here in Germany, the upload speed is much worse than the download speed. But they say that 100 Mbps is possible in residential connections, but funny thing is, none of our guys, like Telecom, Vodafone, or whatever people offer like the different options, they don't even have options going to 100 Mbps. I think the highest is actually 50. I think the highest from where I am is 100% 50, which is why I went it. My parents have a 270 MB download via copper. Yeah, but that's download. I also have like 940 from the promised 1000 from downloads. But upload is the major king here. Because of course streaming requires upload. Because I'm uploading to the internet, you know? They even say here that together with Ethernet cables, which I'm using, even copper cables should be capable of getting 10,000 Mbps upload and download. But, you know, I would love these numbers. 10,000? That's not possible in Germany. So it would need more cable structure? I'm no expert in this topic. I'm no expert in this topic, Maro. So I don't really know. I personally think, this is my controversial take of the stream. And this is also my, what's it called? Get your tinfoil hats out. Get your tinfoil hats out. I think the internet companies in Germany are purposefully keeping the internet slow. And so that they can keep the connection speed for people of power like faster and more stable. So normal citizen has slower upload and download compared to what they're actually capable of, because they just keep it for the rich high class and the politicians. I tell you, trust me. So if one day my connection speed is fast and everything, just think that I might be the next German Chancellor. But I'm not Friedrich Merz. I'm not Friedrich Merz. When is our next? When is the next Kanzlerwahl? How often do we actually do that? I forgot. Yeah, net neutrality is dead, so it's very possible. Conspiracy flipping theories. So in 2025, Friedrich Merz started. Was only last year? I thought we tried to get rid of this guy for so many years already. German Chancellor? You choose who's getting cancelled? Not Chancellor, Chancellor. At this point, World War II started because I wasn't born yet. Huh? I mean, I don't think anyone here in chat was born when World War II started. Do you know how old people would be if they were born on the day that World War II started? Being alive if you were born on the day that World War II started would be a major achievement. What is it, like, you would be, what, 91 years old? What's math? I'm bad at calculations. World War II started in 1939. Okay, I messed up my math completely. It was 1939, and my math was completely off. It's 3 over that, so you would be not yet 90. No, you would be 90. You would be 93? You would be 96? 87? I'm bad with math. I would have thought that you'd say that the government was you controlled, and that's when you have bad internet. Your fear is wild, and I thought. Jeffrey who? My math actually that off? 2026 minus 1939. 87. I was so far off. Who the flip said 96? Which idiot would say 96? Which idiot would say 96? Being off by 9 years in a simple subtraction? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
You gotta be like stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like,
Whoa!
that's really good.
There's some leg stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like.
These women are hot. 87 older than you, baby. I am baby. My age is yes. My age is yes. I am 18 plus. I've been born before. Oh man, my head is getting lost. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? What am I doing with my life? Why is Bussy one of my YouTube Twitch tags? I should add vtuber to my Twitch tags. And have like a foot camera. But I can't do that. I have 2 VTube studios often. Can I actually do that? I'm opening up a second VTube studio just to test it. Does it work? Age what? My age is yes. Stepan hates me so much, man. He's just... Every time I say something, he just frowns. Okay, it seems I can only have 1 instance of VTube Studio open at the same time. You have a VTuber? No. This is not a VTuber. This is not a VTuber. This is me. This is just... I just have my camera turned on. I am a male. A man. And this is my camera. Because I'm real. Blah. Blah. Hey, Stepan. Hey, Stepan. Hey. Oh god. You're too far away. Get here, you little piece of shit. I'm moving you to me. Where are you? Come here, you little piece of shit. I'm moving the comment up. I'm moving the comment up. But do you know, if you're the next comment anyways, everything will stay the same. If you are the only one messaging, then nothing will change, my guy. Isn't the squirrel tail impractical? You get used to it. So when I was younger and tried to hide my animal part because I was getting bullied for them, I developed a very smart strategy of how to tuck. You know tucking? I am very capable of tucking. I can tuck my squirrel tail away very easily, and then I hide my rabbit ears below like a baseball cap, and I look like a standard human. But when I tuck my squirrel tail in that way, it looks like I have a massive ass. Like even bigger than my ass is already. It just looks massive. Well, if I speak on what I'm outside the Thunder CS_Chara identity, you're just gonna get weirded out. Am I? Maybe. Perchance. We won't know. I'm doing my part. I didn't think you'd lick the last message and overset on my side. My bad. You know how people lick things that belong to them just so that you know that nobody takes it away? Mine. Yes, you're gonna get. I'm probably gonna get some weird problems on my tongue because I lick things out. You're gonna weird out. I don't know. I have some very weird friends. Some very weird guys in my acquaintance group. Thibaut is trying to save Stepan. What a heroic sacrifice. What a heroic sacrifice. After doing one good thing. After doing one good thing for Stepan, Thibaut is probably going to gaslight him for the rest of his life and saying like, shouldn't you trust me? I did this good thing for you. Don't you remember? Come on, I'm always doing the best for you. Why don't you go kill that person? I killed that person for you, Stepan. I moved the chat up for you, Stepan. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye, yeah, bye, yeah, bye. I can close this. Dibu is doing this because he enjoys it, not to protect me. Oh, you mean like he's into that stuff? I see how it is. How do we save Mokuko from the constant abuse she suffered from her sister? How can I join Fuwa? Doing this, you can't get any pleasure from fucking Dillo. No, that was an Okay, I'm posting this in a Discord. This belongs into this chat here. Maybe Thibaut is into it. Oh, I wish I had a Yandere for me. I think it sounds appealing. It sounds appealing, and in anime it's always been portrayed as appealing, but I really don't think it would work IRL. Way! I still need to do my Uma dailies today. I also need to take a shower. I paid the fine, Stepan. Why you bring up redacted? I know where you guys come from. Like, yeah, I know you guys are also here to view me and watch my reactions, but to me, you guys are Haku viewers. And I know who Haku is. Socks are no fun, that's true. Hehehehe. I'm here to chat about random shift. Random shift. Yeah, I get that. It's also always nice to just jump randomly in. And, like, you need to behave, of course. And you're behaving. Like, you're a good chatter. You're a good person. Chat reflects the streamer. And you guys truly are viewers of Haku of the Tubes. Nobody clipped it and sent it to him. Have you guys seen those memes of like, thank you, Jujutsu. You really are a Kaisen. Thank you, Rerun, Journey of the End. There is in life. Being nice is just not being blunt. I mean, there's... You can also be blunt, but it's still nice. Like, being blunt is not necessarily mean. Lemao, too bad he ain't here to hear that. Where's the freaking meme? I'm not finding it. Why is she holding an Ina? That's interesting. I'm not finding the meme that I wanted to look at. You're ugly, and I don't really like how your model looks. Both have the same meaning, but are way different in tone. Yes, but it's Jogover is funnier. Jogover. But I'm not ugly, and my model looks... I look good. So were you lying before? Were you lying to me? Lying straight at me? You were lying? example? You used it as an example? Okay. Okay. I guess it was just an example then. I guess I will. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Guess I'm not that ugly after all. Don't cry, little boy. Don't cry, little boy. Little boy. You're making me tear up. Ah! I got you. I got you. Don't cry. Come back here. That's a long cat. That's a long cat. Okay, I'm closing these tabs here. And I'm looking at Twitch. Or I just opened the stream. I still need to clip this. I'm so slow. Anyways, guys, I think it's time to round things up. We talked about Kubera. Your Justice and Mine was a good arc. I think we got sidetracked from talking about that. It was good. It was a good roundup for the season. It was a big battle, just like on Altera. And I wonder if every time things are going to end this way. And I wonder how things are going to continue with, like, is Lise actually going to slice through Kubera? Is Lise going to get interrupted? And Lise and Asha don't have much time left, so how much time will happen? Because I know that you guys said there is some sort of time skip, but how long is that time skip going to be? And what is the thing going on with Run? And what is the thing going on with Chandra? And what will Brilith survive? And is Saha going to be revived? Where did Lorraine escape to? Because Lorraine is not with Asha, so is Lorraine just feeling like she did a grave crime and just ran away? Stop crying, that's good. Stop crying, you little piss baby. I just got here 15 minutes ago, so I'll probably watch the reaction now. Yeah, the YouTube one might need some time to properly render. I'm not sure. Sometimes YouTube downloads, like streams disappear for a moment. But I think the Twitch one should instantly be there. But it should work one way or another. A lot will be told. A lot will be told. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, I think with that last summary of everything that I just said, all that's left to be said from me for now is I wish all of you a nice rest of your day, or maybe your day just started, so make sure to get yourself some nice dinner or lunch. But then the last words from this bunny, this squanny, this Eichhäschen will be, I hope all of you stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Don't worry, you'll keep having plenty of questions. Kubera, frick this, flip this, man. I have enough questions already. Anyways, Pyro, Varida, Pyro signing out. Shwoop! Where's my ending screen? Where did my ending screen go? Happy Easter, Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, Happy Bunny Days. Make sure to make a bunny happy. Make sure to eat a bunny. There's my ending screen.
Wow!